What's up, everyone? Wolfpack89 here from Smite Guru, here with Barracuda and MLC Stealth just after their win over their sister team, Cognitive Red. Congratulations, guys. What's that feeling like for you?
It is absolutely insane for us right now. Like, going into it, we were super confident, and then game one, we were kind of like messing up in the team fights, and we kind of threw that one, and we knew that we were the better team, and we knew if we just played our game going into game two and game three, we were going to pull it out.
Everyone's going to ask, and I'm sure everybody is asking, why did you let Thorgars through in game three? That's the most important game at this point. You have one, they have one, and you let Thor through. Can you, either one of you, just walk us through that thought process?
Yeah. We've been scrimming CoGR a lot recently, and Thorgars hasn't been performing as well as the fans and the casters are like hyping him up to be. He just hasn't been playing as well as he should be. We aren't afraid of the Thorgars as much as other teams are. We know that we can beat it really easily.
I also think that our experience against Thorgars and all the scrims has really paid off for us because we know his rotations, we know his gank times, we know where he's going to be at this time. So it's honestly a huge benefit for us because that's why we're not scared of it, because we have so much experience against it.
We got killed a lot by it in the past.
Yeah.
We just kept dying to it until eventually it stopped happening.
And we lost the last lands because of Thorgars, but it's one of those picks that you can't ban every time. Like, if you're wasting a ban on Vulcan, Osiris, Thor, you only have two. You gotta pick your poison. And I think we outpicked them heavily in game three. We knew exactly what we wanted and we got it.
Awesome. Well, what's your thought process going into tomorrow? What are you guys doing to prep, or are you just taking it easy? What's your plan?
Tonight, I'm gonna eat a lot of chicken fingers and relax.
That sounds like a good plan. Well, that pretty much wraps everything up. You guys have anything you want to say before going into tomorrow?
I just want to say thank you to all the fans. It's insane to hear all the screams and cries and cheers from everybody on the stands. It really makes us feel a lot better and motivated to win.
100%. Just like Stealth said, the fans are why we're here. They're why we're able to play video games professionally. All the support that we felt at the event, all the support that we felt through Twitter, it's just insane. Because before, when we were COG, going to the launch tournament, we had, 2 fans there? Yeah. And now, the entire stadium is just, roaring whenever Stealth, does anything crazy. And he's been doing crazy things all day. And I just want to thank all the fans for supporting us. You guys are amazing.
Absolutely. Well, real quick before we end, let's get Jeff Henley just walked in. I'm going to force him to stop drinking water and come up here real quick, answer a question or two.
You're here, sexy.
You're here for, you're actually by request from the people who were here, so go ahead and pull up a chair.
What do I do?
People have asked for interviews from
Come
you.
here, baby.
Because people can't always see the face cams. So give us a little bit of an idea of some of the things that happened during the game from your perspective, especially that Sylvanas Blink pull in game 3.
So from my perspective, Stealth is doing fantastic. He's just dealing tons of damage. Barra's calling out everything and doing really well. Just poking out Snoopy, no problem. And Stealth and Omega had dealt a good amount of damage to Snoopy, and he was running up towards his tier 2 tower. And sorry, well,
you just ran up the stairs.
Yeah,
you're good. Go for it.
And normally you have to really think about Sylvanas pulls and trying to follow people's paths and stuff.
I want to interrupt you there, but not if you're Jeff, because he's the best player in the entire game.
You got it.
And it just clicked. I had Blink up, and I saw that Snoopy was getting pressured, and I just Blink pulled, and it hit. Unfortunately, got beach, but yeah. I freaked out. I just screamed, "I'm the best!" after it, because I don't think I've ever blinked Sylvanas pulled before, and it felt great.
Nice. And I have another question for you. Why do you bounce the entire game?
I'm just so excited. I'm sitting right next to Jeff.
Yeah.
He's incredibly sexy, and this makes me really excited. I'm just super pumped. And honestly, what you just asked, Jeff, he's able to make plays as a support. That is insane. He's blinking Sylvanas pulling. No one here can do that except for Jeff. It's just crazy how good my teammates are, and that's why I'm so excited, so pumped to play. Because especially game 3 with Stealth, his Scylla was on point, and I'm just dying. There's 3 or 4 people ganking me while they're off getting tier 2 towers. I'm alright, whatever, it's cool. I'm just gonna die against, make Stealth look really good. And yeah, it's awesome to team with these guys.
Awesome. Well, I'll talk for one more thing real quick. I know I said last question earlier. When you guys went all in on the Titan and couldn't pull it off, what went on there? Why did that happen? What was the call to go all in, and why do you think it didn't work?
I'll answer because I made the call. I made the call to like 100% going on the Titan because 4 of them were dead and we were right outside. So in my head, I thought this was like 100% game over. But there was a tower up in duo lanes, so the Titan had more HP than I had calculated in my head. And also the Athena healed up and then tanked all of my shots. I was trying to get around her the entire time, but I think my shot calling was bad there. I think I should have kill the Athena and then we end the game because she soaked up 2,500 damage roughly, and that damage could have ended the game. And because they didn't have my damage on the Titan, they had my damage on Athena, so that was a huge misplay by me. And then also shot calling after that, I made too aggressive of a call to go aggressive on the mid Phoenix after a respawn when they had Fire Giant. And Jeff couldn't find a blink engage, and right when he couldn't find a blink engage, my call should have been to back up. But instead, we fought them when they had Fire Giant. We almost lost the game because of that. But my team was awesome. They stayed focused, they stayed positive, and that's the whole reason we pulled out game 2. Like it was terrifying for us because I almost threw the game and I was getting worried myself. Like it kind of sucks being a shot caller. Like when you make a call like that, you're like, I literally just almost lost the game for us. But it was just nice to have the support of my teammates. Like they trust me enough to make that call. They all listen, and I think that's why we're so good is because they listen to my bad calls.
Awesome. So everyone's going to want to know from you, Stealth, how do you hit that many syllables?
Oh, jeez. I really just alt. I just wait 5 or 6 seconds and watch them juke around, and eventually I'm going to have enough teammates like come to the area, and they're just going to push the person in one direction until they're running in a straight line. I just alt after the straight line happens.
Nice.
Because they're just going to be sitting there for days, wiggling back and forth. I just let them wiggle.
Let them wiggle.
He
That's the
watches
trick to
them
hitting
squirm
syllables.
before he kills them.
So right as you came in, we had these two saying, if you want to say anything to anybody watching, feel free. These two already got their piece in. So if you want to say anything, go for it. It's your time.
I want to thank the COG organization. They've been fantastic to us, and I joined a little bit later, and I felt right at home since I've joined, and it feels great. Also, thank you to all the fans and High Res and just everyone who's here. Thank you. Just here supporting us. Like, I don't know. It's still such a good feeling that like I just play video games, and there's so many people like, oh my god, you're Jeff. I'm like, hi, how are you? And I don't know. I'm just super excited about everything. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, awesome. I'm really excited for you guys. Hope you guys do well tomorrow. Best of luck. And it's obvious you guys are all really good friends too, which has got to be a blast to come and meet everybody and hang out with each other. So, well, that wraps up today's coverage. We'll get an interview with Titan before tomorrow's games tomorrow morning. That wraps up for day 2 of the Smite World Championships. We will see you guys tomorrow in the second matchup of the day after we have the COG Red SK matchup for the consolation match for 3rd and 4th place. I'm Wolfpack89 for Smite Guru. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, all that. We'll make sure to get these guys all linked in Twitters. Give them your support if you don't already on Twitter. And make sure to follow them on Twitch, too. They all stream. So we will see you guys tomorrow.